So, 3 p.m. Welcome back to Baller Centric, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching. It's me and your boy Phil, and we are talking about Money in the Bank, which is 2 days away from the day we're recording. So this will be out today. So meaning Money in the Bank will be out. Money in the Bank is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Damn.
Yeah, it's in London, so it's starting a little ahead of time. Normally we start at 7, but starting at 3, and it's fine with me. Okay. So we're gonna go down the card. We're gonna talk about what we think is gonna happen, and we're gonna do a little game. You feel me? Little gamey game.
For the fellas out there.
Yeah. And then we're gonna say goodbye. Before we start, just go ahead. That Eagle Eye merch.
Oh shit, I'm wearing the IBT merch.
Okay. All right, he's wearing IBTE merch. I'm wearing
IBT.
Eagle Eye merch. You can
Shout out
find it
IBT.
all on our Twitter. Links will be reposted often. Links will be reposted on Instagram as well. And just support. We don't have Bowler Central merch yet, but you feel me? You can support everybody else though.
Down the road, yeah.
Yeah, definitely down the road. How you doing, Phil?
Hey, it is hot as hell right now.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I had to change from my original location. I'm back in the basement right now because it's hot.
It's hot.
Got
It's
the
like
fan on me and everything.
Kane theme song, like the pyro work for Kane's whole entrance, if that's how it feels like.
Yeah, man, it's hot.
Feels like an MVP and Kane match in here. God.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
other than that,
So other than that,
yep, 2K League going on still. So, yeah, got some W's and L's. Doing pretty good in that. Waiting to play Elijah. You know what it is.
yeah. Right now I'm ducking everybody. I'm not really excited, like happy with my team. I don't mind my team. But I did play my friend the other day, TJ, and I lost by 2, or I lost by 3. Sorry, and it made me want to go back to the drawing board. But at the same time, I love my team. James Johnson, Mikhail Bridges, Darius Garland for me. I forgot who my centers are. Nurk, Zach Collins, got some people.
How about you? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. Just tired.
Always.
I'm always on the go.
Same.
Like recently, I've been slowing down a lot, but still gotta keep going.
It's
But
important to take those pit stops here and there, just like NASCAR.
yeah,
Can't do a whole race without 1 or 2 pit stops.
yeah,
Ah,
facts,
bars.
facts. Uh, but yeah, let's get into it though. I'm sorry, just somebody was asking me for something a while ago, so we're gonna start real quick. First match, which I think will be the opening match of the night, will be the women's Money in the Bank match,
Yeah.
which we have Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, Bailey, Io Sky, and Trish Stratus. Um, you want to think about it? You want me to go first?
You go first. Yeah.
I'll go first here. Um, I think the clear winner here is probably going to be Io Sky. Bailey's had lengthy runs already.
It's been a while though.
It has been a while, but I don't think she's ready to hold the title again. And I think it's time to push Io. I think Bailey's really for putting over the younger generation. You feel me? So I do think that should be fine if Io wins. Um, Zelina Vega is not really serious enough. I think, especially now because she's a face. Like when she was a heel, this could have been something. I think, but now she's a face, so I don't think so. Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus are in a rivalry already, so that's not happening for either of them. Zoe Stark just got there.
Yeah. There's a couple weeks ago.
And I think it's time to either like the top two obviously are Bailey and Io. I think I'm gonna go Io.
Yeah, I felt the
So
same way. Uh, Basically, this whole ever since the Dakota Kai injury, they've been doing a whole storyline with the what's it called? The whole group of those three breaking together since they're not there, so it's just Bailey and Io.
yeah,
So to probably make the storyline even better, they're probably gonna have it centered around the Money in the Bank briefcase, and whoever wins, which I agree probably will be Io, it's probably gonna intensify that rivalry to make it even better. Maybe Io might put it on the line to feel confident against Bailey
mhm.
down the road. to try to strengthen her character. But I agree. Bailey has had her runs. It would be nice to see her win because I like Bailey as a personality and a fan. But usually she has been a big fan, big fan. But it'd be nice to see Io get some shine, especially with her coming up, her NXT runs, et cetera, et cetera. So Bailey's always been known, like you said, to put those younger competitors up. I think it's a perfect time for Io with the whole rivalry going on.
um, I see what you're saying here, and I think that's what WWE has actually been hinting at already with EO getting upset at Bailey because EO lost a match a few weeks ago on Raw, or I mean on SmackDown.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know what they're doing with that. Where they're really headed with that, but
yeah.
yeah, I see. I know where you're going with it, and
Talk to us on Dakota Kai though. Oh,
yeah,
recovery, please.
she'll be torn ACL. Wishing you well. Um, what's the next match will be is probably Gunther versus Matt Riddle, sadly, or it might be Cody and Dom, or it could even be Ronda and Shayna versus Liv and Raquel. You never really know what W. We're gonna go. Let's go with Ronda and Shayna versus Liv and Raquel because that's. I think that's going to be probably the worst match on the card, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Nothing
Do you think it's
against
gonna be? Yeah.
nothing against Shayna, nothing against Liv, nothing against Raquel. Um,
and and
so
and
the winners of this
the fourth
match,
person in this match, sir.
I believe will
Oh,
be.
said fuck Ronda.
I think it would be Shayna and Ronda because they just got the belts. Obviously, it would be so much easier. Shout out my mom in the back over here for me. Obviously, it'd be easier to just put the belts back on the people who had. Yeah, here she is in full frame. Hey, mom, just say hi. Yep,
Hey, how you doing?
yep, she's gone. Um,
What did you think about this?
fun fact. I mean, this is probably everybody's mom. She hated when I watched WWE as a kid. I think especially when the woman wrestled, she hated that. But
I wonder why.
yeah.
Especially
But
back then.
anyways, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, back then, man,
Oof.
Maurice, Layla,
Michelle McCool,
yeah,
Maria Kanellis.
Alicia Fox,
Mm. Layla was
Melina,
my favorite.
Melina.
Trish Stratus back then too.
Oh man.
Mickey James.
Anyways, yeah,
Wait, what were we talking about?
let's. Sorry. Back to the why I think Ronda and Shane are gonna keep the belts. They just got them, and it's Ronda Rousey we're talking about. WWE needs some type of gold on her so they can keep her super relevant, even though her name should do the trick. But hey, um,
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it originally was Liv's and Raquel's titles to begin with, but Liv with the injury, they kept her out for a short while, even though people thought it would be longer. It would be nice to have them take the titles back and maybe do a whole back and forth rivalry for a while, but that would make sense too, just because if the belts aren't on Ronda, what is she doing in WWE? We haven't seen anything substantial outside of those belts or her holding the title. So
starting to think Ronda just doesn't have any type of personality to really be sold, which is why she can't do anything without the belts. Same thing with Charlotte. No personality for her to like sell. Whereas somebody like Liv Morgan, they have a personality where they can
baby, hold on.
person Bailey, come on. I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie to
I thought you
you.
said baby. My fault. I thought you said
I
my
said
fault.
Bailey. No,
I thought you said
Bailey.
baby. I thought you said
I
her.
said
So Liv Morgan. My fault.
Liv Morgan, Bailey, Sasha Banks, Becky. They have personalities where they don't have to center around the title. They can
Especially Liv Morgan. You got a lot of personality.
no, not even like I'm just speaking on literally just Sasha and Bailey as heels are just
Ding
chef's
dong.
kiss. You feel me? Becky as the people's champ, she doesn't need the title for that. Liv, everybody's falling in love with Liv.
Including you.
Everybody's falling in love with Raquel. Like these people do not need the belts. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. See, it's not working. Let her go. Anyway, that's way off topic.
I,
But
I want I want Raquel and Liv to win, so I'll just say that just to be different.
okay.
But
Well,
I do agree how it worked that way with them one with Ronda and Shayna winning. So.
Well, I
That's
do
what we
have
think.
Ronda and Shayna, so I'm excited to see what happens. Though we're in store for a match, so let's see what happens. Um, Next up, actually, let's go to Cody and Dom, and I'll let you go first on this one.
I mean, Brock's on vacation, so this is pretty much I don't even, it probably won't even be a long ass rivalry, just something to hold over till Brock gets back, and what they want to figure out to do with Cody Rhodes because he didn't finish the story with Roman Reigns, so Cody's pretty much in storyline limbo at this point with Judgment Day. Who knows what he'll do after this? If the rivalry with Dominic will continue, but I mean, this I don't think they have done one here because Cody. I mean, they keep wanting to put Cody over to set up some type of finish to a story. So I think I think they'll make sure Dom puts up a good fight, maybe like almost win, but I'm pretty sure they'll give Cody the win here just to keep up his momentum, building up to a story. I don't know what story it is, but a story to finish.
Yeah, I agree. Cody has to build more momentum, and as for Dom, he's really in a spot where he's just fighting everybody and anybody and everybody to build his in ring credibility and in ring um skill level.
Right? He has to
Shout out to
use
my
that.
grandmother. Shout out to my grandmother's in frame now. Thank you.
Oh
That's on
yeah.
this side. On this
Oh,
side. Thank you.
hold on, what we got? What's on the plate?
None. Don't worry about it. But
Damn. Okay.
but um like I was saying, Dom is actually he's really at a point where he can lose every match and he'll still be over because everybody just loves the Boo Dom right now. And it's just going well for him. So I do think Cody's gonna win this match. I'm expecting Judgment Day antics somehow, but at the same time, they all have matches except for Mommy, so I'd be
Oh
surprised.
yeah, she doesn't have a match. Damian
Yeah,
Priest has a
she's
match?
fighting through a knee injury right now. That's why.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wait, Damian Priest has a match?
Damian Priest is in the Money in the Bank match,
Oh yeah, yeah. And then Finn up against
and it's against Seth.
Seth. Yes, I forget. Yeah, I forgot.
So yes, I do have Cody winning. You have Cody winning. Everybody
Yep.
probably has Cody winning. We're gonna move on. The next match we're gonna talk about is Riddle versus Gunther, and I think we can all agree here that Gunther's still going over. Riddle doesn't have enough credibility to beat him. Riddle should not be the one to dethrone Gunther. And I don't know, man. This Gunther run is actually great. He's being presented amazingly, and I
Legit
can't
well.
wait until he does lose this title so he can go after the main event. Like go to the main event, bro.
I know maybe it might be someone coming up soon, or maybe someone that might appear at Money in
You
the Bank.
know,
Who knows?
hey,
You see that
very.
photo that's going viral right now?
No, I don't
So,
see any photo that's going. Oh yeah,
so
who was in that picture? I don't know who was
yes,
in that picture. I have reason to believe it is Braun Breaker, obviously, not Strowman.
yeah, he's recovered from a nasty neck injury. Oof.
Yeah, but I have
Yeah,
reason to believe it's Braun Breaker. But at the same time, the whole wrestling community should just band together and just assume that it's Cena in the photo. Okay, we can't see him.
yeah. We see his
But
ear though. There's a picture of the ear in there. So.
anyways, if it's
Or
Braun
or
Breaker,
or Batista.
Braun Breaker could definitely defend dethrone Gunther. But I will say this: I do think now because the Money in the Bank contract can be used on any championship, so it can be used on the U.S. Champion title, or it can be used on the what's it called title, the Intercontinental title. If Logan Paul wins it, I'm Logan Paul.
Oof.
If LA Knight wins it, hey, LA's on night. He's on SmackDown, isn't he? Yeah, it would have to be Logan or something. Somebody got to take that title off of him somehow.
The Theory is on SmackDown as well, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So he was.
But
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I got
agree.
Gunther.
Yeah, I agree with Gunther as well. We have ever since Riddle came back, there's like a small storyline with the Bloodline, him helping out Sammy and KO. I mean, after that, nothing much. We haven't seen him. So yeah, I mean he's stuck in limbo as well, just mid card limbo, trying to do what he can. He's probably just another obstacle for Gunther to try to strengthen his resume. So I mean maybe down the road Carlito comes back. Mm, maybe he could be the guy that steals it from him. But hey, we'll see. There's, hopefully there's like plenty of options to take that belt away from Gunther. So like you said, he can get that main card shot that he deserves because he's been very consistent and well known the whole last year or two with the title.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm cool Gunther.
yeah. So we all got Gunther. Um, next match we're gonna talk about. Let me just look at the card one more time. Let me see, because I don't want to go. We got 3 matches left, so we'll talk about of what I think the level of importance should be. Next up would be Seth versus Finn Balor, which they are
Oh,
building this one up very well. Finn Balor couldn't cut a promo 2-3 weeks ago because they kept singing Seth's song. They gave him a vignette instead, and it was great. It was great. Took us all back to 2015 when he did win, or 2016, or was it 17? I don't even remember at this point.
it was
He
all
was the
out.
inaugural Universal Champion. He lost the title because of injury. He had to relinquish it. He was forced to.
Yep.
And he's Seth using it against him, saying that Finn got bitter and he got better. Finn is Finn really has a lot of momentum built up going into this match. But Seth is Seth, and he did just get the title, so it's hard for me to believe that they'll put the belt on Finn. But for the work leading up to this match, Finn deserves it for real. But I think Seth's gonna win. What you got?
Yeah, literally, the whole rivalry with them. Seth couldn't even turn around. Next, thing you know, oh, jump by Finn. Oh, jump by Finn. NXT or Raw, wherever he was at, he got jumped. Braun Breaker match jumped before then. It was just, I think it was good build up as well. But also, I don't know. There's a report going around. I don't know how it. I don't know if it's 100% true. I don't know if you've seen the rumor as well, but reports saying there's going to be one match where there's going to be like a result that no one expected in the pay per view. Could it be this one maybe?
It
Or
probably would be this one. If they were to pick any match, it would be this one.
unless Logan Paul, let's give Logan Paul the man in the bank briefcase. But
It'd either be this one. It wouldn't be that. It'd either be this match or it'd be Dom over Cody.
it probably be interference by Judgment Day as well if Dom does win.
But I think that's the
Yeah,
only match on this card that I would say is like super unexpected.
yeah. I mean, I agree. Seth should win because he has to build up his titles prestige and stuff like that. And Finn Balor, he's one of the best in people to work with. So definitely someone to go up against to strengthen that resume as well. So yeah, I
Yeah,
got Seth. It's gonna be really good though. I hope.
this is gonna be a great match. They had a great match years ago at SummerSlam, so
The
I'm
Stomp
excited. Yeah.
versus it's gonna be a feet matchup.
The what?
It's gonna be
Oh, the Stomp versus the Coup de Grace. Yeah,
it's gonna be all feet.
but
Kicks, stomps, coup de grace, everything.
Seth gets the win. The next match, what I think of level of importance should be Roman and Solo versus the Usos.
Ooh, I hope they end with Money in the Bank too.
Hmm?
They should end with the Money in the Bank. Hopefully,
I hope they do because it's Money in the Bank pay per view. The Money in the Bank match should open, and one should end it.
yeah.
And I hate that. I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm not trying to be misogynistic. The women should be the ones to open because people
That,
will tune in for more Ricochet, Logan Paul, Shinsuke Nakamura,
so are we? So we're
Santos
gonna be.
Escobar. Like those four alone are just going to be the high flyers, and they will have the spots that everybody's like, "Oh shit!" And then Priest is also going to just randomly I know he's going to pull something out. So
So we're gonna be misogynistic later though, right?
no, no comment. So we're gonna talk about Roman and versus the Usos, which to advance the storyline, the Usos have to win.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Sadly, I
I
would.
don't know. I don't know who eats. Like Roman has to be. I mean, Solo has to be the one to eat the pin, which would be his first pinfall loss on the main roster.
Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause yeah,
I think he's lost by DQ
yeah,
before, but this would be his first pinfall loss, and it's coming from his brothers. But to advance the bloodline story, it'd have to be Jay and Jimmy winning this.
yeah. I agree. Because the whole storyline with the bloodline, we've seen so much of Roman doing a lot of positive moments, but like it's a story. You're gonna have their ups and downs, and we need to see Roman's downs. And this is the perfect time for it to show his downs. Struggling with the bloodline, the Usos finally, breaking free of his control. Who knows what Paul Heyman, how long he'll be with Roman Reigns, how long Solo will be. So every story has to have an ending, and good or bad, there needs to be an ending. And this is the start for Roman Reigns to start declining his moments. So definitely good first step.
Yep. I'm sorry. That's the first time I've eaten since last night.
Mm.
So I'm sorry, y'all. Like I haven't eaten since not even last night. I lied. I had an apple turnover this morning. That was it.
Oh, better than that.
Um. So you got the Usos winning too.
Yep.
All right. And now for the final match, we have the men's Money in the Bank, which is Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul.
You know how we both feel about this right now. You know who we want to win.
Yeah!
Okay.
Thank you.
We want Logan Paul to win this match.
I thought we agreed
Nah.
on Santos Escobar. Hold on.
All right, come on, let's be for real here. Damian Priest got to win here, but
Yeah.
the person to really win, LA Knight, push him to the moon. Okay,
Yeah. They need
he
to.
got over in less than 6 months, guys, and him carrying Money in the Bank would really make. Matter of fact, one other alternative would be Logan Paul actually winning
They mentioned that. I seen the reports about that too.
and putting the briefcase up against LA Knight at SummerSlam.
Ooh. I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's my other alternative, but I want LA Knight with this briefcase, man.
How would you feel if Damian Priest won? Do you think it would cause more friction in the Judgment Day? Especially
It would.
if Wayne loses?
It would advance the Judgment Day story for sure. But Damian Priest doesn't need the briefcase to bring him to the main event because Damian Priest is everybody can see that Damian Priest is actually already main event ready. The Money in the Bank briefcase is literally like a rocket ship to the main event. And that's for people who are not main event stars that WWE wants to present as main event stars. Last year, Theory was not a main event star. WWE wanted so bad to present him as a main event star, gave him the briefcase. CM Punk, who's had the briefcase plenty of times, he wasn't a main event star, but that run with the briefcase shot him right there. And it's also an easy way to just get a sleazy heel, to just get him an easy win, having the briefcase so he could just take the title later, which would be, something like Brock Lesnar back in 2016 or 17.
Yep.
So, my thing is here, what we need to do is because the best in-ring performers in this match who deserve main event shots would be Damian Priest, Shinsuke Nakamura. But the people would much rather have LA Knight or Logan Paul winning this match. I know for sure. No, not trying to slight Butch, not trying to slight Escobar, not trying to slight Ricochet. But the best pick here, I think, is LA Knight. What you think, Phil?
I completely agree with the whole. Like you said, he everyone says his name every time he chants it. Also, he's debating about bringing back the dummy button as well. So, I mean, why not give it to him? Help bring back even more classic LA Knight stuff because that would probably go over too with the way his personality is. Him calling out Logan Paul stuff like that. I mean, WWE has been using him a lot on the socials, talking about Money in the Bank, just like saying, how would you feel if this guy won? As a taste of what could happen, and everyone's been eating it up. So it makes the most sense. Guy has been loved or hated, depending how you feel about him, by your fans. He's been getting the most traction. This is the best move you can make to boost his popularity even more. So I don't know who he would use it on. There's a lot of good options, but just him alone with the briefcase, with his personality, definitely will boost his character a lot more.
Literally. And that's all we need from LA Knight. So we want LA Knight to win.
Yeah.
Yep. Do we see any crazy Ricochet or Logan Paul moves? Like
Probably.
Rumble?
Probably.
Off two ladders?
Probably.
Both outside the ring? Bow.
Something's gonna happen where it's the one match I'm tuned into for sure.
He's there for a reason. He's there to do something crazy. I know that for a fact. They brought Logan Paul in to do something crazy with Ricochet or whoever.
Logan Paul's an amazing. Like, I hate to say this, but Logan Paul is definitely the best celebrity in-ring performer of all time.
Ooh, over Bad Bunny?
Over Bad Bunny.
Ooh, I think those are top two, though. I think those are top two, yeah.
You're not going to sit here and put Bad Bunny in a championship match to main event a pay-per-view. Are you?
Oh, no, he wasn't, no.
I'm talking about a championship match with, like, for the world title.
Logan Paul, what did he?
Logan Paul did.
Oh, yeah. With Rogue. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was the Saudi Arabia one.
You're not going to sit here.
I
like,
forgot about that, yeah.
You trusted Bad Bunny in a very prominent spot on a pay-per-view in his own country. Logan Paul did it in Saudi Arabia. Okay? Logan Paul can easily main event SummerSlam, and it'll be an amazing match. Whereas Bad Bunny, he's more of a show opener.
See that, yeah.
Logan Paul, I think, is way better in ring than Bad Bunny is. Bad Bunny's not far behind, but he is definitely second.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
And then me personally, I have Stephen Amell as third.
Ooh, Green Arrow?
Yes, sir.
What about Snooki?
Who?
Huh?
You said who?
Snooki.
Yeah, so like I said, Stephen Amell is definitely third.
We should make a list of celebrities.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah, down the road.
But that's who we think is winning every match. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. Comment it. Don't DM it.
Have you been getting DMs?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it like that. I haven't got any.
I don't got it like nothing. It's just weird.
Oh.
Like you can DM us, but don't DM us to have regular conversations. That's unless it's a personal, like on our personal pages. Just saying. But that's what we think is gonna happen.
If you're attracted, then absolutely.
Feels horny, guys.
Well,
make sure you're tuning into Money in the Bank. We're gonna release our reactions and everything on Monday. We're gonna record during Raw on Monday. It'll be out on Tuesday. Stay tuned. We have a lot other videos, things to talk about. We're gonna play some more games. Gonna get some other people in here for wrestling as well. I've been asking people, and then when the day comes, I just completely forget to remind them. Today, I had 2 people lined up to also be on here, and I forgot to mention them. So they'll probably be on the reaction show, and we'll probably play some games with them on the reaction show. But stay tuned. More content. This will be uploaded. You know where to find us: YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Find us, follow us, interact with us. We love y'all. Any last words, Phil?
Yeah, tune into everything we got. We also got a gaming channel, WWE content, a lot of gaming content on there, variety. So hey, tune into what me and Elijah got cooking up this summer.
All right, we will be doing some. I will actually be back on WWE a lot more often now. I will be streaming on my channel. It's E_loading on Twitch. Phil is on Baller Central 4 on Twitch. We'll be streaming games. We'll be talking to y'all. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going to be going on. Stay tuned. Tune into IBT on Wednesday nights as well. Wednesday nights at 8:30. They start on time, not black people time. They start on time. Okay.
Sometimes.
Yep. And like I said, man, tune in. God bless. Love all y'all. We out of here, man. We'll catch you next time on. Phil. We'll catch you next time on
Ball Lair Central.
Yeah!